Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be playing some Imperator Rome. Now I'm sure all of you know by now that Imperator is, having a little bit of a renaissance on the Steam charts and with players playing it and with the reviews and everything, thanks to Lathe and a bunch of other content creators basically attempting to revive it. And so far I have to say it is going pretty well for those guys. Now I wasn't able to participate in the last Imperator Rome weekend or whatever because I was busy, but I did decide to do a little video for you guys and for myself as well for this second Imperator Rome weekend and, do my part in attempting to revive it. Now, interestingly enough, I haven't actually ever played Imperator Rome. I did boot it up a little bit when it came out and I just checked it out and stuff like that, but I didn't really play it. That's because, well, I don't actually play video games, number one. I just play, EU4. I'm not a gamer, boys. It's as simple as that. Number two, you guys know it's super hard to learn, new Paradox games and stuff like that, and I really don't have the patience for those things. And number three, and this might be like a stupid thing, but it's a personal thing. I just don't like the way new Paradox games look. I just don't like the way the default map looks. As simple as that. But either way, let's jump into our game today. Now, I did just mention that I have never actually played Imperator Rome, so for today's video, boys, I'm actually gonna be jumping into the tutorial right here and attempting to learn the game and sort of judging it based on that, and it'll be like a little tutorial slash learning to play the game slash giving my review and my thoughts on it, because like I said, I've never actually played it. I haven't even watched videos about it, nothing like that. So imagine me like a new player, never heard of this game, just booting it up right now. What's this all about? And that's the way I'll be giving my thoughts. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump into the tutorial right here and see what that's all about. All right, so here we are in the tutorial. It's already looking a lot better than EU4's tutorial. Did a video on that too, by the way. Check it out. And yeah, it's basically telling me right here what I need to do, and these are sort of the objectives that we need to accomplish for this tutorial. Now, you'll be playing as Rome. Okay, we are Rome, actually. That's pretty cool. Obviously, that would be the tutorial. The current date, which you can find at the top right corner, is the October 1st, 1450, whatever. I don't actually know what date this is IRL, but yeah, Rome has recently established local dominance. Okay, so we're tiny still. That's the time frame. And the stage is set for expansion throughout the Italian region. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're taking care of a few matters for you. We will, however, teach you how to cover these areas over the course of the tutorial. Resources. Along the top bar, the main resources you will occur or spend over the course of the game. We recommend that you spend a moment getting acquainted with each of these. Okay, so I guess it's talking about these things right here. Now, I'm gonna judge this like an EU4 player or whatever, or at least someone that's slightly familiar with Paradox Games UI. Oh, where's that? I think it's right here. Yeah, what I want to do first is turn down the sound effects a little bit, just like that. Okay, so we have the treasure right here. Obviously, this is how much we're making a month, how much we're spending, and the current, I guess, what you call it? Yeah, war chest or whatever, the treasury, 501 ducats. Manpower, obviously familiar. This is our manpower right now. This is how much we're making or losing per month. Political influence. Now, I actually don't know what this is, so it's between 0 and 500. Right now we're at max, and this is how much we're making each month. I guess these guys are like advisors or something like that, so that's how I'm gonna see this. Like, these guys are advisors. We'll see if they're actually advisors or if these are modifiers. Then we have military experience. I really don't get this. I guess it could be something like mil points or something like that, but yeah, right now it's 0 and we're gaining a little bit every month. Okay, we'll see how we can make more. I guess more is good. Stability from 0 to 100, so it's not like -3 to +3. Okay, and then we got aggressive expansion. Oh, so this is like a rolling modifier that you actually see instead of hover over on the map. Like in EU4, war exhaustion. Okay, it's good that it's up there. Tyranny. We'll see if it's good to have this low or not. Maybe there are playthroughs with high tyranny where that's good. And support in the Senate. I guess this is how much people like me. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's, I guess, the interface over there. Let me take a look at, I guess we'll get to the other stuff actually, but these are the pop-ups. They're EU4 style, which is excellent. Red is super important. Yellow is like medium important, and green is like something that you don't have to do. Cool. So this is what the map looks like, man. And yeah, I like this map mode right here. This is the one I'm not a fan of in the recent Paradox game, boys, where the map mode is transparent, right? Honestly, I don't care for seeing the town. I don't care for seeing the fields, the mountains, the rivers, the trees. I want it to be like this. Yeah, like this. This is good enough even when I zoom in, right? So let's hope EU5 has a mod for that, because EU5 is going to look exactly like this, man. You can bet your ass on that. But yeah, this is the world, sort of a globe-ish shape. I actually like this map quite a lot compared to the, you know, completely flat one, so to say, for EU4. Yeah, and you can just tell right away how tiny Africa is in EU4 too, but you know what, I'm comparing this to EU4 too much. This is our country, obviously. This is Rome, man. This is what we owned. This is Rome too, actually, so we will want to connect our land pretty soon too. Yeah, that is Rome. Pretty cool. Okay, so these are the map modes. We got the Atlas map mode. I guess this is like, yeah, I don't know what this map mode is, bro. We got political cultures. Okay, we're in the Italic culture group. We're Roman. Pretty cool. The religious map mode, we're Hellenic. I guess we are. Yeah, that's right. We're Hellenic. Trade goods. Okay, this is all seeming pretty familiar. It's pretty good. Provinces map mode. Okay, so this is like a province, but it's got like little tinier cities and villages in it. I don't know. I think U5 map mode is gonna look like this as well, judging off the latest Tinto dev diary. Supply map mode. I guess this is how much troops you can station. So yeah, forts. Yeah, the zone of control. Okay, this is the fort. This is zone of control. This is a fort, I guess. This is zone of control. And then we got the diplomacy map mode. That's me. These guys are tributaries to me, so I guess we won't be conquering them. These guys, yeah, they're all tributaries. And this is me again. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay, pretty cool. All right, let me see what the objectives are. Okay, so our first objective right here is to stabilize Rome. Now, stability is already at 50, but I guess we want to bring it up higher so we can get more positive, you know, modifiers over here. To increase stability, open the religion window and click on the perform divine sacrifice interaction. Stability trend towards 50. Okay, I get that. And yeah, we gain 10 stab if we complete this this objective. So in the religion tab, they told me to what? Perform a divine sacrifice. Where is that? Where is that? Okay, so I found it. Perform divine sacrifice. This will cost us political influence. There's no like religious modifiers up here, is there? Okay. Whatever, I guess it's all intertwined. And this will give us monthly stab increase, and it'll make this like more expensive, but we'll also gain even more stab because that's our objective. So there we go, we did that. That one thing went away for political influence. I guess that's it. And let's see, the requirements for this are fulfilled. Okay, excellent. So we have done this. And now we can mark it as complete. Perfect. Excellent. There we go. There's 10 stability. Nice. Our stability has increased. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, so for this next one right here, it wants us to invoke a deity, and it basically tells us what deities are. So we can do like a war deity, an economy deity, a culture deity, and a fertility deity. This one gives us like pop capacity, a monthly ruler popularity gain, national citizen output, and morale of armies. Now, the tutorial wants me to do this. Morale of armies plus 3% actually does seem kind of nice. So the objective for that, it'll give us 100 political influence once we complete it, but we're already at 456, so won't we be wasting like, I don't know, like 54 or whatever it is? Either way, I'm still gonna do it. Let's go ahead and invoke a deity. I am gonna do this war one. So they are active for how long? They only be chosen once, and yeah, we can't revoke him, but once they expire, we can get another one. Okay, so yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and do the Mars deity for 5 years. Actually, it'll give us discipline instead of morale of army. So maybe this is like a passive bonus, and maybe this is the active one that's not active. Okay, yeah, so we'll gain the discipline. There we go. We did that, and we've invoked Mars. There we go. We gained some discipline, and now this second objective has been accomplished. Perfect. All right. We're looking pretty good here. So I guess these two initial ones were sort of to familiarize us with the religion, at least the basics. These are the deities which we can activate to get the active bonus. I think this is a passive bonus that's always active. I'm not sure, boys. And we have holy sites as well. I guess we'll get into that later. So Rome and Capua are our holy sites. I guess that's right here. Yeah, very cool, very cool. This is the religious unity. So yeah, okay, that's pretty simple. I don't know what that is. This is the divine sacrifice. Okay, okay, pretty cool. I think I mostly get the religion, right? If we go into the religious map mode, everything is Hellenic mostly. I guess that's the majority of the population, even though it tells us we have a... I'm not even going to open that, even though it tells us we have a little bit of what you call it, Hellenic guys. Okay, pretty cool. So far to me, it seems simple enough. Okay, so for the next thing, our game right here wants us to build a port in Capua, and it does highlight that province, which is right here. So yeah, click on Kapua, open the build tab, and then click port. Okay, so there's Kapua, and the build tab is where? All right, I guess we're gonna get into all of this later, but as we can see, or at least as far as I can notice, this is the culture, this is the religion, this is the well, percentage of what types of people live there. So we got citizens, slaves, freemen, tribesmen, nobles, whatever. Okay, this is how much food they have, so they're good. This is how loyal they are, that's good. And I guess these are, oh, I thought they were modifiers, but they aren't. Okay, we'll get into that later. This is the build tab as far as I can tell, and we have some buildings that aren't available yet. We got the fortress, port, okay, aqueduct, granary, library, marketplace, a bunch of buildings over here that I'm not familiar with, but we will look into them and watch each of them do. So this is the port. It gives us a bunch of awesome benefits, actually, not just for the boats and stuff like that. It'll cost us money that we do have. It'll take about, what's this, like 6 months to finish. Okay, let's go ahead and build a port. There we go. So now the port is constructing, and I guess we need to unpause and wait for the fort to build. So yeah, I'm actually going to go speed 4 here so I don't miss out on stuff. I'm sure I'm going to get events, and we'll see what happens once we build the port. But I am liking this tutorial. It sort of eases you in. I don't know if it starts off with the most important things. Like, first it wants you to do religious stuff, and then build a port. Maybe I'd go through all of these like in order or something like that, but we'll get to there. I'm digging it so far, man. I'm digging it so far. It's just a map, man. Please. Is there an opaque map mod for this? Okay, so the port is about to be built, but I just got an event, and interestingly over here, I guess you can't unpause during an event. So transparency can only benefit the legal system. Now, something, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Gains popularity, and its current is 60, and this guy gains prominence. And we gain some freeman happiness and enact law costs. Or this, both of these guys lose popularity, and the other thing are the same, but we gain tyranny. So I guess this is the good option. And there we go. I think the port has been built. Yes, it has. We can mark it as complete and gain Navy maintenance discount. Perfect. There we go. We've built the port. All right, awesome. Now it wants us to have 15 ships. I get it now. The things we're doing, we're preparing for our wars, basically. So I guess this is how you start off your game, man. You do some religious stuff, build up a little bit, armies, boats, just like you know, in EU4. And yeah, I guess all of this is gearing towards us fighting someone. We'll see if that's actually the case, but let's see what these boats have to say. The game basically told me where I can build the boats. We can do it in the province or in the macro builder. That's all familiar to me. And I think we have these 5 ships right here. So, and then these 5 ships right here. So we need to build 5 more. Now I am going to go into the macro builder. This is the boats. And we can do the Liburnian. This is a light type of ship. Yeah, actually, both of these are light ships. So morale damage done, movement speed and maneuver. I guess this one is better, even though it's cheaper. So yeah, these are the provinces we can build them in. So there we go. Let's put 2 down right there, 2 down right there, and 1 down in Naples. So yeah, those are the 5 boats that we're building right now. I guess we have to wait once again about 6 months. But this is the macro builder. We got settlement buildings, city buildings. I guess that's different. We'll see what that's all about. Built ships and import trade goods. Okay, this is a little too Vicky 3 for me, so I'll check this out later. Let me wait for the boats. Okay, so I have constructed 15 boats, moved them into this province, merged them all. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but you know, that's how we're gonna do it. And now that goal is accomplished as well, and we've gained build cost and build time. Excellent. So I guess we want to do some buildings after this, right? Yeah. Construct an aqueduct in Rome. Okay, so buildings are an important aspect of Imperator. To take a look at the various buildings available to you, click on Rome and open the build tab. An aqueduct increases your capacity to support additional pops and are important to your infrastructure. Obviously, these guys need water, so this is the buildings tab. Okay, so we're at 58 out of 63 people over there. Pretty cool. And an aqueduct will give us some bonuses right there. It'll increase our pop size or max capacity by 6, and it'll make it more attractive for people to move in there. Pretty cool. Okay, so there we go. Let's build the aqueduct and see what happens after that. Nice event right here for, I guess, some monument-related things. We can lose money and people like us, or they're happier, I guess. Not do it and they hate us a bit, or do this. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, there we go. The aqueduct is done, and now we're gonna get some other bonuses like capital import routes. I don't even know what that is. So now we need to import fish to Latium. Okay, so how do we do that? That's the entire province. So I guess you import it like province by province instead of specifically towards the towns or the cities or whatever the smallest unit of you know, land is. So that's the province where the city of Rome belongs. First click on any territory in Latium to open that view. Okay, so I guess, oh yeah, this is it. Okay, so, and then, oh, okay, I get it now. So whenever we click here, this is for the entire province. And then depending on which city or settlement, I guess this is what they're called, man. We got cities and settlements. I don't know what, you know, changes the size, but the stuff down here changes. So settlement, hill. Okay, I get that now. I get that. I see a little, a little, well, I don't know what to call it. This thing right here says the import button is in the bottom left corner of the province view. It's actually in the bottom right. So here it is. We need to import fish. Where is fish? There's fish. Okay, so now we click on that and we can choose which of these guys to import from. These guys will accept, and I guess everyone will accept. So, oh, that's me. That's me. Okay, so let's import fish from Liburnia. Cool. I guess that's it then. Is it? Right? I am. Well, it's as simple as that, but you really got to go province by province and check to see what you need. All right, I think we're about to finally get into some wars, which is my favorite part of Paradox games, by raising all levies right here. Now, this is similar to the Crusader Kings 3 style, and I guess, you know, it was levies up until, you know, a little after Euphor's starting time frame, but they can be raised from the military view, which is right here. This is it. Alrighty, and let me read this. So, yeah, I guess we'll do it after that. So, yeah, it basically tells me that the guys that have been raised to be levies, you know, they're just like regular people and stuff like that, so they won't contribute to other things in our nation if they're raised. But in time, we will be able to build actual armies, you know, legions, which will, you know, which are more normal style to what we're familiar with, at least in some of the latest games. So, yeah, this is the button, I guess. This is one levy, the 33, and then we got one from here, right? Isn't Magna like Greece down here or something like that? I guess, yeah. Let's raise all levies and see where they pop out. Okay, so we got like 16k guys right here. I don't know why it says 33 out of 33 when it's 16. And then that's 4, yeah. I guess that's sort of like half of that? Or we need to wait for them to raise. Oh yeah, we need to wait for morale too. Okay, so that's done. There we go. We gained some even more morale of armies and discipline. And then next, we need to fight these guys up here. Interesting, man. So I just right-clicked on them. They have CBs from defensive league. So I guess they're allied to which guys? These two guys up here. Okay, so I'm gonna fight all three of these guys. Interesting. Yeah, let me read the tooltip on that, but it's finally wartime, boys. Let's get it. Okay, so it pretty much tells me right here to just click on them right here, and let me open this up because I always have all of these open. And then we need to fabricate a claim that will cost us political points, right? What was that once again? Yeah, it's political influence. So there we go. Let's fabricate a claim on whatever. What do we border here? I guess these are the two provinces we border, or no, those are settlements or whatever. I don't know. Let's just fabricate a claim on this. There we go. So I guess we need to wait for that now. Yeah, let's try waiting. It needs to fill up to 100%. Okay. In the meantime, I guess we can take our army right here, which has increased by a little bit, or no, it hasn't. Okay, so yeah, those are the armies. Let's just put them right there, and these guys can be like the backup siege guys. I don't actually know how this works. I guess the game sort of assumes you know how to move these guys already and how to fight. I hope we'll get some tips after we declare war. So as I'm getting ready to declare this little war right here that the game wants us to do, I can notice that this MC Corvus guy right here is apparently disloyal. Now, I thought that was a sort of a regular thing that happens, you know, maybe, you know, Crusader Kings 3 style, but it says right here that a civil war will break out in 21 months since we're above 25%, whatever. So how do we deal with this? So there's MC Corvus right here, right? And where's that disloyalty thing? Let me try and find it. It's this right here. So if we make friends or bribe them, okay, so we gain corruption, blah, blah, blah. He'll gain 15 loyalty, give free hands, grant holding, grant stipends. I guess make friends would be the best thing to do, but does this take a lot of time? Is this instant or whatever? Let's make friends with him. Okay, let's see if that does anything. So I did make friends with this guy, man, but he's still, you know. Wait, what is this? Power base of our characters. So that didn't fix anything. Okay, I give this guy some land and he became even more loyal, so I think we're good on that. All right, I think I built a claim on this, whatever this is here. So now we need to declare war. I think that should be pretty simple. There we go, declare war. These are my boys that'll join, I guess, all of these like vassals that we have over here. And then Umbria and Picentia will help them, which is these orange guys and these light blue guys right here. So yeah, a war goal take Tuskia, whatever that is. Yeah, let's go ahead and declare, man. Boom, there we go. Okay, now where is this gonna tell us who we're at war with? Yes, and these are all our guys. This is us. What is this here? Trading with them. Okay, we're trading with these guys too, and this is who we're fighting. This is what we want to conquer. Okay, I really don't know how that works. This guy's in charge of that. This guy's in charge of this too. What are the generals? Yeah, I don't know. I guess these are like my armies. I guess this is my ruler, and this is that guy I tried to make loyal. I don't know. I really don't know how this works, but let's try and do this. I guess this is how it works. Wait, why can't I move them there? Go there. Oh, they're already going there. Okay. Well, sieges are pretty quick. I got that immediately. Is this a fort? Settlement, zone of control of the fortress in Interamnia. So I guess this is a fort, right? Let's see if we can siege it down. And I don't think this screen right here tells us how many stuff they have, man, unlike in EU4. Wow, and there's actually so many things. Supply train, light infantry, light cav, heavy infantry, chariots, archers. Seems more complicated than I'm used to. Oh, okay, so the sieging is definitely familiar. Okay, I can do that. So interesting here, you know, I think we've sieged down quite a lot over here. I guess my allies did that. I didn't even notice, but we can't separate peace these guys, man. It says we need for them to be in a war for 36 months before we can force them to abandon their allies. So that's like 3 years? All right, I guess. I don't know. Unless we like full siege them or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, there seem to be some battles going on over here. Let's move these guys here. Can we move them there? Yeah, we can. Let's move these guys there. So I think we're done with 82% war score. I think they will accept giving me these 3 provinces, which is like full annexing Sabinia. Or no? Yeah, that's someone else up here, so I think this is what I'm supposed to do. They will accept, right? Okay. I guess we're done. Did we full annex them? Yeah, we did. Now, is the goal accomplished? Yeah, it is. Sweet, dude. Excellent, man. Excellent. So, got a bunch of political influence from that. We're unmaxed out. I still don't know how to spend it, but we're looking pretty good right here. We annexed those guys. Now, how do we disband these guys? Because it's not good that they're active, right? So, yeah, let me figure that out. Okay, but there we go. Our first war is done, man, and I think that's, you know, simple enough. I realize, I think, sort of how to do the basics. Of course, I still don't know the in-depth stuff about armies and stuff like that, but let's just continue on with the tutorial and see if we learn any of those things. So now we need to purchase an invention. For this objective, you'll need to open the tech window by clicking the wheel. Progress in tech is dictated by research ratio of citizens and a skill of character overseeing the selected tech. All right, so this is the tech thing, I guess. I got 8 of these innovations that I can spend, and we got like martial, civic, oratory, and religious. Let's do martial, man. I like the military stuff and stuff like that. So I guess okay, so we have a couple of different things to choose from. Now, I really don't know the modifiers here. Military provincial investment cost. Okay, what is this one? Army weight modifier. I guess they'll use less, you know, they'll need less like supplies, stuff like that. Okay, so this is the naval stuff, I guess. Yeah, this is naval. This is like, yeah, and this is, okay, this influences the army directly. So let's go ahead and purchase that right there. Okay. And let me see what these other ones do. And, you know, obviously I'll spend all innovation. Okay, so I spent all 8 of my innovations. These are the things that I took. I really don't know how important these modifiers are or anything like that. But, you know, I just, what sounded good to me is what I took. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I think I unlocked 1 in each one of these except for, yeah, in each category. So we're good on that. I guess we did the innovations perfect. And there we go. Excellent. Now we need to finish off the Samnites, which are these green guys right here. And they're actually pretty big, but that will enable us to merge our territories right here, which is, yeah, so this is my land right here. This is my land. These guys are a vassal. And these guys were not really vassals, but you get the point. I guess there's no coring or anything like that. Maybe this, like, over time becomes ours or anything, but yeah, I really don't see anything I need to do with the land that I just conquered. So yeah, it would be good to fight these guys. We can connect our territories. So I think it's as simple as that, man. Annex the highlighted territories. Yeah, now we know how to do that. So do we have a claim? No, we don't have a claim. Let's cancel that. And let's go ahead and, yeah, fabricate a claim for whatever, for Campania. And let's wait for that. In the meantime, I think I can go ahead and raise the levies again. What? Oh, we just need to wait a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I did a little of assigning generals and stuff like that. There were a couple of pop-ups up here that I completed, which were simple enough, even though I still don't know, you know, if I pick the best guys for the job and stuff like that. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit, boys. Let's go ahead and declare our next war versus these guys right here. Aggressive expansion seems to be good and stuff like that, so I think we're chilling in that regard. Let's go ahead and declare on, what are these guys called? Samnium. These blue guys down here will help them out. These are still my guys up here that will help me out. So I think it's as simple as that, man. I think it's as simple as the previous war we did. Now this is fort, right? So let's tell these guys to go to the fort. These guys can go there. These guys can go there. Yeah, I'm still not completely sure on how these wars work, man, but I think it's time to peace out. So this is their entire land, right? No, it's not. It's up to here. Yeah, it just a lot of these things don't look good, man. Why? What is this? I really don't get what this is trying to signify. So where is the land that we're gonna take? Yeah, you know, I've come to realize that most of my issues with these newest Paradox games are the way they look. I just really don't like the way they look, man. So what am I taking? Am I taking all of this like this? Campania, Samnite Campania. So I guess that is it. I take all of that, and how do I take these then? I really don't get it. Will they accept this? They will accept it. Can I just take everything over here? I don't get it. Well, that's what I took apparently. Yeah, I don't know how to peace out, man. But there we go. That war is done. Let's disband all levies again. I guess that's pretty important to do. I don't know if you're supposed to do that after a war or not, but we finished off the Samnites. Excellent. Friends are always welcome. Now we need to increase relations with Sepantum. Who is that? That's, I don't know who that is. Nothing is highlighted here. Who is that? Oh, okay. It's these tiny green guys right here. So improve opinion, send gift, offer alliance. I guess those are, you know, pretty familiar things. Where's improved opinion? There we go. There it is. Let's improve opinion, and pretty soon we will send them a gift. So yeah, we're pretty much chilling right now, man. I have accomplished this goal right here, relations with that tiny little country. I'm actually improving relations with some of these guys right here that I think are my vassals, to be able to hopefully integrate them, because the game did tell me that we can't integrate them yet because they don't have enough opinion of us. So I will try and do that if that's an option at all. All of these things up here are in the green, man, except stability decreasing by a little bit, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. The only thing I really can't get a hang on is some guys that are like disloyal and stuff like that, you know? There's always disloyal guys, and you know, this threat of civil war, I guess it's I guess it's pretty common for Rome. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid it. So we got like 3 disloyal guys, man. Can we just kill them? Yeah, by the way, our next goal right here is to destroy Etruria. So these are the guys that I need to conquer right here. So how big are they? They're actually pretty big. Wow, this is like Tuscany, right? The Etrurians, right? Yeah, by the way, I think this is a secret Easter egg nation in EU4, but if I declare war on them, Freenetia will help them out, which is these blue guys up here. I don't think that's too much of a problem. So let's go ahead and yeah, fabricate a claim for whatever. There we go. No, not Corsica, whatever, it doesn't. And yeah, raise our levies once again. Yeah, let's go ahead and split these guys up because they're always attritioning. I learned how to do that, and there we go. Hey, we can kill this guy right here, so I pay something and something else. That's tyranny. Okay, and what's the other one? This aggressive expansion. Sure, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. All right, I got a CB on Etruria. Let's go ahead and declare on them. These are my boys that will come in. Let's call in these newfound allies, and let's take Corsica. How are we gonna take it with no navy? I don't know, but that's what I spied for. How do I find out what is forts? So does this signify that it's a fort? No. How do I see that? You know what? I don't really care. There we go. I wonder what happens if I pull my boats out. I mean, we can take all of this, I guess. I don't know. This war was a little bit more confusing than the last one, but man, these wars seem like way too easy for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like, they're not that long. We just need to beat them up a little bit, and these guys like accept right away. So did we actually destroy Etruria? I guess they're still alive over in Corsica. My war goal, by the way. There we go. We've done that. Yeah. Now we need to conquer southern Italy, which is what? All of these guys down here, right? I guess that shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, man, this is how far we've gotten in the tutorial. The rest of it is just pretty much conquering the south down here, I guess. Fighting Syracuse over here and conquering the rest of, well, what would be Naples in U4. You know, Magna Graecia or whatever it's called, Big Greece, Little Greece, whatever that means. But yeah, you know, a good tutorial, I gotta say, you know, satisfactory to a certain extent. Obviously, it didn't teach us almost anything over here in this tab, right? We just went into the tech and the religion and the army and stuff like that. There's so much more stuff to see over here. And, you know, these tutorials and these games are usually sort of lackluster, man. You know, to give my sort of final closing thoughts over here, because the rest of what this tutorial has to offer us is just conquering, right? As in any Paradox game, man, the way you mostly learn these things is simply by playing by trial and error and you know, doing the tutorial. But I think the most important thing, as always, is actually, man, not to toot my own horn, but watching videos, right? You just you watch tutorials on YouTube, not even tutorials necessarily, maybe just regular gameplay where someone, you know, explains what they're doing and stuff like that. And you know, after watching some videos, after playing along, after doing your own thing, you sort of start to get the hang on things. So, you know, I feel like I'm already pretty familiar with, you know, the general interface and stuff like that. Lots of things are similar to EU4, so, you know, I know how to do things. I just don't know how to do things good. You know, if it's on a scale of 1 to 10 on how well I know to play Imperator Rome or something like that, and if I'm like a 9 out of 10 in EU4, definitely not a 10 out of 10. I would say for Imperator Rome right now I'm at a 2 out of 10 or something like that, right? So definitely jump into the game over here, you know, explore like the characters over here. So what if we click on this? What are all these things right here? What is this? How is that relevant to our gameplay? What do we do with this right here? Or maybe go into the mercenaries. I don't even know what this is. First time opening this tab. How do we recruit these guys? How expensive it is? Do we need to do stuff like that? You know, I just need to jump into things more and honestly watch a couple of videos. But man, I'm liking Imperator Rome. I don't know why I didn't go into it sooner. I guess all we all needed was a little nudge to get this game going, but it definitely didn't deserve to be abandoned, man. This is a perfectly good game right here. I'm not noticing anything that really sucks about this game to warrant it being abandoned. The things I've heard from fans is that like a lot of these nations play the same, right? So it's not really that fun to play, like, I don't know, for example, this nation over here or this nation over here or something like that. Like the major well-known guys are like the ones that are fun and that are feel unique and stuff like that. But I really don't know enough about Imperator Rome to give my thoughts on that specifically. But yeah, I'm liking this quite a lot, man. The things I don't like, I'm also gonna mention. Obviously you've heard me say this a million times. I don't like the way the map looks, man. But this is, you know, Paradox's new design philosophy, and that's just a personal thing, right? I'm not saying that this is bad. It actually looks pretty good, objectively speaking, but it's just not for me, man. I just don't like it's a personal thing. The other thing I'm not super sold on, which is sort of the thing that's in Victoria 3 as well, and I think it's going to be in EU5, judging based off the latest maps that have been shared. If it is EU5, I'm still speculating over here, is these you know, tinier you know, divisions of territory that are like what you call it, like cities or settlements or something like that, which are sort of in a province, and the province then is in an area, the area is in a region, the region is in a super region. So I'm not super sold on these tiny you know, what you call it, territories and stuff like that. So I will have to see how this works out playing in the future and in EU5, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say, man. Imperator Rome experiencing a little bit of a renaissance, a little bit of a resurgence. And so even though I just played the tutorial right here, I can definitely see myself getting into the game. Maybe the time period would be sort of difficult to get into because it's so far back. And, you know, I can guarantee you, man, 90% of us have never heard of a lot of these nations over here on the map. So the further back you go, the less familiar it is. Sure, man, definitely give, like, Rome, Carthage, like, Macedon, the Seleucids, Egypt, whatever, a shot. But I don't know, man, these other nations that are unknown, I don't know, maybe it might be hard to get into. But yeah, those are my general thoughts, man. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me play more Imperator Rome, doing an actual campaign. And, you know, I definitely see myself checking out a couple of videos, maybe a couple of live streams as well in my free time today. At the time this video is dropping, I know a lot of these other boys are doing an MP, and maybe tomorrow as well, Friday and Saturday, the 15th and 16th. Unfortunately, I won't be able to participate in that, but definitely check out the Imperator Rome live stream that those guys are planning, and check out everyone else's videos too. And let me know in the comments below, man, do you think Imperator Rome deserve to die, or should we resurrect it? But that's my initial thoughts a couple of years after release, of course, on Imperator Rome. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like. It really helps out a lot. And if you like the content and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of them. And you can become a member today and join the Discord. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, maybe with another Imperator Rome video.